Why am I hearing that? I muted the wrong mic. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Friday. Welcome to the weekend. Two, 1, 0. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, live. Cool.
And I forgot to add myself. There's always something. Welcome back, Fun Fam. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to Follow the Bradley's Fun. This is the Daily Dish. And yes, indeed. Thank you, Erica. Hit the likes, folks. Appreciate that. How's everybody doing on this Friday? I hope, wherever you are, you're having a phenomenal day. Now, speaking of the day, it is the 30th day of August 2024. That means tomorrow is the last day of August 2024. And we have competing events here in Orlando tonight. This is the first night, I think. Is tonight or not tomorrow night? I think it's tonight. Is the first night of Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Orlando. And then it is the first Friday night of Epcot Food and Wine Festival. Will it be busier today? I don't know. Last night was the first night, and it was dead as a doornail. So, I mean, when I'm walking around doing a live stream, and I literally bump into 3 other live streamers at the same place in the same park without like meaning to, and then like another live streamer later that night. Yeah, it's dead. Although it's funny because I didn't run into Tim or JoJo, or Paging Miss Tomorrow. Nate was out there. I saw a bunch of people that were out there, but I didn't run into them. So there we are. I had some great experiences, and we'll get to those in just a moment. But first, we're going to see who all is in the house. I saw, first and foremost, Juliet come in. Hello, Juliet. Afternoon, follow the Bradleys and chat. Afternoon to you, Juliet. Tom F. says, good morning, all. And Little Mouse 27 says, hi. She's in the house. Going Shogi. My great mod, member of the channel. Awesome. Appreciate it. All the way from LA says, good morning. And OCDD 93. Always good to see OCDD 93 in the house. Good morning. Going Shogi says, I was in Epcot for the 2022 Art Festival, and you could barely move. Nonetheless, get food. Each booth had a minimum 1-hour line. My sister waited 90 minutes for a mug and a spirit juicy. Now, spirit jersey, sorry. Yeah, I remember 2021, it was starting to pick up, but they still had reduced capacity. But if I remember correctly, was it 2021 or when this guy came out, my Figment popcorn bucket, the line got up to 8 hours long just to grab this Figment popcorn bucket. It was crazy. And then within the first week, they ran out. I had to wait a year. I didn't get it the first year. I had to wait a year and got it the second year. So, yeah. Oh, and this is me. Apologizing now for the smoke alarm tweet. I discovered just before the show that my smoke alarm was tweeting, and I need to change the battery. Let's see who else we have in the house. Nita. I had a great time. I met Nita last night at Epcot, and she's a fabulous woman, great history, and wonderful person, good heart. And I really appreciated meeting Nita. Hopefully, we could be good friends over time. And she's got a really cool story. She played Snow White back in the day and Mary Poppins, and just very, very cool life story. And bless you and prayers for you today, Nada. Hopefully, everything goes well with all that you have going on your visit here to Florida, or you head back to home. Um, yeah. So she says that the morning Epcot preferred parking lot has a lot of trash in the grass. Does Epcot not clean up overnight? I don't know what they do anymore. There was an emergency. We are going to talk about that in a minute. I'm also going to address something, Nita, that you in particular, if you're watching, I think you'll appreciate that I am addressing it. And my wife sneezed in the background. So I'm just going to say right now to Virginia, my lovely, my beautiful wife, bless you and Dios te bendiga, because she just sneezed. Um, and yeah, it's it's because I don't know how long it takes between tweets or beeps, but you'll probably hear it eventually. Who else do we have? We have Pam. Pam Emson says, "Hi, Ron, Go and Chogi, Tom F, and all." Well, hello, Pam. And Erica checking in. Erica and Raph, thank you for being my guest the other day. I appreciate that. Mr. Fulton Miraz. Oh, says Ron, I still feel a little bit down today, but good news is that my audition went well. Bad news, didn't get the main part of Bye Bye Birdie. Well, it's Conrad, and the musical, and they cut me off. That is how every audition goes. So it doesn't matter what you're doing for any audition, they will always cut you off. When they only need like really 8 seconds, and they have a lot of people to go through. I hate auditioning, by the way. I've always hated auditioning. I haven't auditioned for anything in a long time. I think the last thing I auditioned for, it was weird because I got the main part, but it wasn't like Disney or anything, and I had to turn it down. So that was 2018, but that's okay. What's this? When two vloggers meet in the wild, do their cameras sniff each other? It was on the live stream yesterday. It looked like the four cameras were sniffing each other, so that was kind of funny. And then Erica says, "LOL." Morning to native Hawaiian. Juliet says, "Good afternoon, everybody." And you didn't answer my question. What time is it where you are, Juliet? Morning, y'all. Pixie Dust Traveler Tracy is in the house and says, "Hey." And Amanda Waite says, "Happy Friday, everyone." And my beautiful wife says, "Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday." The Bud Files. Sue. What's up, Sue? How you doing? Hopefully you're good today. There it is, 2:45 p.m. So I'm going to assume that's England, Great Britain, maybe. And Vinny T. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What is up, Vinny T? How are you? Good to see you in the house. Well, we have a lot of people, and it's Friday. And before we start the show, what do we like to do? We like to throw down a celebration. Now, anytime memberships are dropped, anytime somebody becomes a member, super chats are dropped, or anything like that happens during the show, this is our celebration that we play. So let's start the Friday off with a celebration.
Too much? Too much? It's a perfect! Wahoo! Oh, this is so nice. Give me a break. I couldn't be more excited. Okay, this anticipation. It's making me mental. But if they say yes, you can be on the show. I think I would go so crazy. Be a pretty decent guy, I must say.
Oh, okay, we're back. So, yes, happy Friday. Deploy the likes, everybody. Hey, if you're out there, you're watching the replay, make sure that you hit that like button. Slam that sucker. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Click that notifications bell because when you click it, you stick it to the YouTube algorithm. You get notified of all of our uploads, live streams, shorts, and caffeinations. Here at Follow the Bradley's Fun. You know what else I'm going to be doing is I'm designing some T-shirts for everybody. And if I can work it out, I'm going to try to record my parody of Broccoli Hill. So that's coming up too. Nothing like a celebration to dance, warm up those muscles. Woohoo! Benny T, what do you got? So we can follow for those who've seen you for the first time. Yeah, drop Erica's link. Go and Choji. My Starbucks Haunted Mansion tumbler came in. Yay! All right, so I'm going to start off with something that is not normally part of my channel. But I saw it this morning. It is political. I'm just warning you. But something that has bothered me about what is going on in politics lately is that the wrong people seem to be getting accused of a potential dictatorship. Now, if somebody says, I have a lot of power to help people out, I can lower oil prices by making sure that we use our own here in the United States instead of importing it or something like that. By the way, you lower oil prices, you lower all prices because you lower shipping. And when you lower shipping, you lower prices. It's just really, really simple. But my thought is that if you say that you have the power or learn that you have the power to destroy somebody's life and you say it with glee, that seems to be more of an indication of a potential dictatorship than anything. Wouldn't you agree? So, yeah, I'm going to show you something that I saw this morning that was very scary. We'll get this out of the way, and then we'll get to the more interesting park stuff, because there's some pretty interesting park stuff. Let me just see if I can find this. I think I can share it here. And let me bring this up. Give me just a second here. I'm waiting to see if it'll play. Yeah. Okay. All right. And this is something I found from Kamala Harris. It's not new. It's not new. It's 2020 when she was running for president back in 2020 before her campaign imploded. Uh, Let me see if I can put this on the screen. That's the wrong one. Hold on just a second, guys. I'll get it. I'll get it. Remove. Add. There we go. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to play this, and I will let you make your decision about what you think about the kind of person she is based on what she says here and how she says it.
I learned, I think I was, 22 when I started that work. I learned that with the swipe of my pen, I could charge someone with the lowest level offense. And because of the swipe of my pen, that person could be arrested. They could sit in jail for at least 48 hours. They could lose time from work and their family maybe lose their job. They'd have to come out of their own pocket to help hire a lawyer. They'd lose standing in their community. All because of the swipe of my pen. Weeks later, I could dismiss the charges, but their life would forever be changed. So I learned at a very young age the power.
Yeah. It wasn't even just what she said, but it was the glee with what she said it. Like, that's scary. Like, when you get that, like, you get giddy about the ability to destroy somebody's life, accuse them of something that they're not guilty of, just because you want to ruin their life and you know that you have the power to do that and you're 22 years old. That's sick. That is some sick, sick stuff, in my opinion. That's my opinion. But I'm looking at it going, any rational thinking person is going to go, okay, that's the person I do not want running anything, because that seems really dictatorial. And I can't have that. You guys make your own decision. I'm not telling anybody what to do. Yeah, so cringe. Again, I don't really like to cover political stuff on the channel. I don't even know how YouTube handles it, but I saw it and I'm like, I gotta share it. Part of the reason I shared it is for Nita, because I know that she appreciates that kind of material. So it's just weird, just really, really weird. Native Hawaiian says, Ron, I haven't had coffee to go with my any morning word salad yet. Yeah, that wasn't really word salad. That was just scary as when remember when the current acting resident in chief showed up and he was in like had big red banners behind him and stuff, and I mean it was like just so much weirdness. Anyhow, I do want to get to our regular stories of the day. And one of the stories has to do with when I got home last night. So I got home, I was at Epcot, not all day yesterday, but I was there in the morning and I was there in the evening. Canadian Family Life says, hey, oh, where are you? There we go. Okay, so I get home from Epcot and I'm just scrolling my phone, trying to get to sleep. And some friends of mine, Wes and Jess, who are TikTokers, were live at the Magic Kingdom. What's up, Rhonda? And a point in time I came into about 10, it was about 10:30, 10:35, I want to say. and they were talking about what had just happened. They were in front of Casey's Corner, and there was trash all over the ground. But it wasn't what we normally see at the Magic Kingdom. We do normally see trash all over the ground, but not on this level. But this was because everybody that was at Casey's Corner at the fireworks had gotten up real fast and left hundreds of dollars worth of foods behind on the tables, and it got on the ground. There was a big rush, and I was like, what the heck was going on? And she was explaining there was a big scare, and everybody rushed out of the park because people were hearing, and hopefully I can say this on YouTube without any issues, it was a rumor, but people were hearing that there was an active shooter. There was not, just so you know. I'll come out and say that very, very quickly. But there was a scare, and I was kind of learning about all of this in real time last night, and I was still trying to get to sleep. Well, that wasn't good on my part, but whatever. So apparently what had happened is some people got in a fight at the monorail, and maybe some balloons or something else was making a popping sound. But it looked like the police did release a statement, or Disney. Police released a statement, and then Disney released a statement. The police, if I'm sharing it, they released, let me see if I can find it. I think I have it. Yes, I do. All right, so we'll share this. See if I can blow this up so you guys can see it. And there we go. All right, so the Orange County Sheriff's Office released this statement. Alert! There is no active shooter at Disney's Magic Kingdom. A fight occurred and a popping sound was heard that we believe was a balloon. Guests began running, and that's how the active shooter rumor started. There is no active shooter. It is true, there wasn't, but a lot of people got scared. And so on WDWNT today, this is the story that they put up. This is Walt Disney World News Today. The self-proclaimed worldwide leader in Disney park. I say self-proclaimed because it literally is self-proclaimed. Nobody else has said that about them. Disney releases statement after false active shooter report at Magic Kingdom. This is by Shannon Ace, August 30th, 2024. That's today. So this report just came out. Whatever this latest videos. Disney has released a statement after a false active shooter report at Magic Kingdom on Thursday night led guests to stampede down Main Street in fear and hide in stores and backstage areas. Let's see if we can get to the actual story. This is why I don't like websites like this. If you go to that park place, it's a much smoother website as far as the news is concerned. In a statement, a Disney spokesperson said, "We appreciate the immediate response of the Orange County Sheriff's Office to quickly assess and clear the situation. Normal operations have resumed, and the park is now closed for the evening." Trying to see if they actually say what happened. Okay, here we go. Magic Kingdom closed at 10 p.m. on August 29th, 2024, and the incident occurred around that time on Main Street or near the monorail station. After guests shared eyewitness accounts on social media, the Orange County Sheriff's Office posted on X, formerly Twitter. They don't need to say that. That's why I don't like these reports. Anyway, that a quote-unquote popping sound was heard during a fight at the park, which caused guests to panic and spread the rumor of an active shooter. And then there is the sheriff's report that I read. So apparently a big fight broke out. Let's see. We are glad that the situation was handled swiftly and everyone visiting the park this evening is safe. And again, I was watching it live on somebody's TikTok. Had to think about what that was. So that was an interesting situation. Another fight, another at the Magic Kingdom. It's just this stuff is occurring way too much. As you know, probably know, there is now alcohol in the Magic Kingdom, which can't do anything but help contribute to this type of a situation. People are spending a ton of money, and at the end of the night, the crowds rush out after the fireworks, and the line to the monorail gets long. It's probably a good hour-long wait, and it's very bunched up, and it's easy for people to brush up against each other. I am sure it's very easy for a fight to break out, but it shouldn't. But it's happening, and it's happening at the most magical place on earth. One of I believe that one of the biggest reasons this is happening is that Disney's own standards have changed. Nina and I were talking about this last night. As somebody, both of us have been cast members before, and when we were cast members, the standards were high, and they're not as high anymore. And the thing is, when that happens with, if you're a guest and you go into the Magic Kingdom and you're interacting with cast members, but their standards are down, they're not ideal. They're not like when you walk into this fantasy world of the Magic Kingdom, you're supposed to be leaving the regular world behind. So everything that happens in there should be on a very idealistic, happy, fantasy, magical level. And that used to be the way it is, or the way it was. And it's so much not that anymore. And that's what's so sad. And it leads to these situations. Now, they're still very good at security, so I wouldn't be worried. But yeah, people are fighting, and then you hear popping sounds, and people start to freak out, especially if they've been at the restaurants, they've been drinking, they have too much alcohol in their system, and they've got a lot of other emotions going on, and this kind of stuff happens. And it's happening more and more frequently. And that's scary. Didn't used to. But wasn't like that back in the day. But on the other hand, you have Epcot. And Epcot was really smart, like surprisingly empty. If you were here for yesterday's show, which did get delayed because of the vlog. If you saw the vlog, I posted the vlog, and that was about Tuesday. Tuesday, it was super dead at Epcot. And the reason it was super dead, I thought, was because, okay, it's 2 days before the festival begins, so the festival's going to be super crowded, right? So I go into Epcot 4 o'clock on Tuesday. Guardians of the Galaxy queue still open, the virtual queue. Every ride was a 5-minute walk on. Nemo, Living with the Land, Soarin', Grand Fiesta Tour, Guardians of the Galaxy virtual queue I got, and Frozen in Norway. I mean, I was able to hit a lot of the rides. I could have easily hit the other ones. I could have hit Mission Space, could have hit Remy's, could have done literally all the rides after 4 o'clock without lightning lanes, without anything, and that's like super unheard of, right? So it hasn't been that slow. I had not seen it that slow since 2020 when they reopened right after the closures. All the parks were reopened by August, but the capacities were held super low. And so on the days that I was able to go because I was a cast member, but I was on furlough. So because I was on furlough, I wasn't working, but I had admission to the parks. So that was nice, I guess. but there was nothing going on. There weren't even reservations, and you just like came in and whatever. Um, it was so weird. So it was really, really weird on Tuesday seeing it just like it was in 2020, except no masks, everybody walking around, the people that were there, having fun. But I figured, okay, so it's going to be super busy yesterday, the first day of the festival. Yeah. I mean, it was definitely busier than Tuesday, but during the day, it wasn't crowded at all. As a matter of fact, I came in, I think the wait for Spaceship Earth was either 15 or 20 minutes, which isn't very much at the beginning of the day. By the end of the day, it was an easy walk-on 5-minute wait. When I came back in at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it was a walk-on. It was a 5-minute wait. Spaceship Earth. Walked past that and went to Communicore. Communicore, I was hoping might be better as a quote-unquote festival center. It's not. It's worse. They've taken half of the Communicore, which was seating area, which would have been good, and they put merchandise in it. Why? There's no reason to take away indoor air-conditioned seating and put merchandise up. Dumb. You have tons of other places for merchandise. Horrible, horrible. As a matter of fact, and it was funny because nobody was buying it. Like there were 4 cast members to check people out, and nobody was buying any merchandise there. Whose dumb idea was that? So stupid. So that was a total bummer. Let me see if I can find some of the pictures or some of the video that I took yesterday. This is a perfect example. Just turn the sound off on the video so you can see it. This was last night. This was Connections Cafe during the prime eating period. Now, I know that people grab food from the kiosks, but there's literally 3 food kiosks right outside of Connections. You can grab your food, Coastal Eats or Flavors from Fire, I can't remember, and the French fry stand. Okay, I can't remember what that's called, but there's 3 of them right there. There's also slushies, and you can buy food in here, and you can bring it in and have air conditioned eating space. And this was last night, the prime eating time for dinner on the first night of a festival. Holy crud! I just couldn't believe it. I'll show you some more in just a second, but I saw something pop up that we need to celebrate. Go and Shogi, you've got your 1-month member chat. We keep hearing rumors about this incredible Disney storage, how nothing gets thrown out. Couldn't they use some of that stuff for Communicore? I feel like they just dropped the ball on it. They just dropped the ball on it. But we're not going to drop the ball here. What we are going to drop is for this special member chat, we are going to drop our celebration. Woohoo!
Too much? Too much? It's a perfect! Wahoo! Oh, that's too much! Give me a break, I couldn't be more excited! Okay, anticipation is making me mental. But if they say yes, you can be on the show. I think I would go so crazy.
All right, and thank you, Go and Chogi, for dropping another membership during the celebration, and congratulations to Eric A for picking up that membership. Welcome to membership and follow the Bradley's Fun. Hey, speaking of that, I wanted to let you guys know I was thinking of doing T-shirts of our logo here, something like with the Follow the Bradley's Fun around the circle of us. So, what does that picture look like? The picture would look like that. Okay, over there to the right. And then it would say follow the Bradley's Fun. But I was thinking of maybe having the T-shirt say something like "I love to," and then follow Bradley's Fun, and you should too. What do you guys think of that? I don't know. Is that a good idea? I'm not really sure, but maybe. Hey, we got 29 people in here watching today. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you're deploying those likes. And if you're not subscribed yet to the channel, please click the subscribe button and follow the Bradley's Fun. We love to have fun here on the channel. A lot more vlogs. I'm planning on doing a lot more vlogs coming out. And I'm trying to live stream from the parks at least once a week, if not twice. And then also I want to do more, especially with my wife, live streams from the resorts. We probably do the resorts like on the weekend. Vinny T. Also, Vinny T became a member. Guess what we need to do? Vinny, you get a mini celebration. Mini celebration. Yay!
Too much? Too much? It's perfect! Wahoo!
Oh, this is just the best of my scene.
Congratulations, Vinny T. Thank you for becoming a member. Oh, you felt left out. Don't feel left out. You are always welcome. Thank you so much. And then Go and Shogi had said, I saw this up here. I always associate Here We Go as part of your show. I'm also trying to figure out how to incorporate subscribe to see that, which is from my shorts. I don't know. Like a lot of people, I think, respond to my shorts. My shorts are often a response to somebody else's shorts. Especially like it's hard for me. Some people really, 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 really niche down. So there are YouTubers who their niche is I am a vocal impersonator. For example, Brian Holt. It's the only thing he does. Vocal impressions. He can sing too, as it turns out. He's a pretty talented guy, and I've seen him singing, but singing in a vocal impersonation. I do all kinds of stuff. The reason I like YouTube is I can do news like this. I can do vlogs. I can do impersonations. Some of my favorite impersonations to do don't have to do with Disney. Because, for example, I really like to do Elmo. Hi, everybody. I want to have lots of fun with you today. Yeah. Some that people don't associate with Disney today, like Roger Rabbit. It's the Tin Patrol. Hide me, Eddie. Please. And of course, the traditionals like Mickey and Goofy. Oh, gosh. Like, hey, Hulk, let me down, pal. No, puny mouse. Goofy. Oh, gosh, Mickey. Like to see you hanging around up there. Hey. So, yeah, I love to do impersonations, but it's not the only thing I do. If I can do Broccoli Hill, hopefully I will have that out. I'm going to try it right after this and see what happens. But Yeah, there's that. There's all kinds of. I just like to do a variety of stuff, and I want this channel to be a variety channel. And YouTube doesn't like variety; they like the tiny niche thing. So that's why Pro just does like news and those news videos. But I do everything, and that's what I like about it. I was talking with Nina about that yesterday. That I just like the idea that YouTube gives me the opportunity to use all of our talents, and that our family can have fun together. And you can follow us. You can follow the Bradley's Fun. Here we go. Follow the Bradley's Fun. Here we go. Maybe I'll do that. Well, got to put some on. I got to start putting some T-shirts together and stuff. Line of hats. Yeah. I got to do a line of fedoras. Maybe I will do that. Put a fedora and have follow the Bradley's Fun. That'd be interesting. Make a small code that can be scanned in the back. Yeah, that's an easy thing to do and an easy print to make. So I might do that too. We got to figure it. I got to figure this out. I got to get this stuff out. Yep, there you go. Tom F, man. It is 10:19. It is a little bit early, so I wanted to see if I can show any of the other Epcot stuff from yesterday. I haven't put the vlog together. Let me look over here. All right. This is looking into the Communicore. I'm bringing it up here on the screen. All right, so just you can see. Okay. This is 5 o'clock in the afternoon, a little bit after, going into Communicore Hall, and you can see how they have divided this. Now they have the merchandise here. And that was seating areas. There's people, look how few people are in there and looking at the merchandise. And they've taken up an entire seating area with that. Why did they do that? I don't know. I couldn't find the price on that. Trying to find some other. Let me look here. This was so surprising to me that it was just so dead. Oh, and then this was hilarious to me. They have what is basically a Zumba class. I had not seen this before. Let me show you. Now, this is the big stage area that people have called the Beyonce stage. There's, what, 10 people out there? This lady having fun over here. But look, it's a Zumba class. It's literally a Zumba class. I mean, what is Disney thinking? This is not Epcot. This is actually could be a cool area. They put covering over the area where they have cornhole, but they haven't put any covering over this. So it's 100 degrees. You have a stage. You have a very large audience. You could probably fit 300 or 400 people if they were close together and you had a decent show. But they don't have a decent show. It's so weird. I feel like this area would be so much better utilized if they actually built a building around this that they could use as a true festival center. $150 to $200. to enter the park to play Zumba. Oh, and thank you very much, Dan, for hanging with me yesterday for the live. That was fun. Dan's Life at the Kingdom. We were live together yesterday. The most expensive Zumba class ever. Why would you? It's just so weird. And as you can see, there's just not a lot of people over there. But I see something over here that is worth celebrating more than a Zumba class, and that is Native Hawaiian has become a YouTube member. Another mini celebration.
Too much? Too much? It's perfect! Wahoo!
Hey, this is just the best of my scene.
Ooh. Now, just to let you know, we are going to be streaming right into Culture Casino today. Let me see. This is so funny. This is so true. It's so hot out. Who wants to go exercise in the Epcot sun? It's just a weird thing. And Disney has ended annual pass, Disney Vacation Club, and cast member discounts for after hours. Of course they have. Of course they have. It's so. Thank you, Native Hawaiian. I appreciate that. Native Hawaiian saw my TikTok live the other night. Not really something I'm doing a lot of yet. I'm just kind of dabbling into it. But if you don't mind commenting, how was that? I'm very curious because it's not like it's something very different. By the way, anybody who watched my live stream yesterday, my family was really worried about my equipment during the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. Let me tell you what I was doing. It's right in front of me now, my equipment, but I was holding on for dear life like this to my chest. My gimbal was in my hands like this. The camera's here, and I'm like making sure none of it goes anywhere. It was the scariest thing ever. I have my glasses on, which I can't see distance. When these are on, I have to take these off to see distance because I'm farsighted. And so these glasses are for reading and for things that are near. Because of that, it looked weird when I looked out with my glasses. So I'm like this and holding my eyes closed the whole time like this. The whole time. It was but it was great because the song September was on, and that's my favorite song, and I was like, yay! It's funny. Do I have the picture of that? I don't. I might have the ride picture of it. Let me see if I can find that. It's hilarious. That's not it. It's somebody else's ride picture. No, I don't have it downloaded yet. But it's really funny. I'll share that on an upcoming stream. What was really funny to me. Oh, this is interesting. So you know how when you walk into an Epcot festival and you can't get a picture up front because everybody's clamored in front of the sign for the fence. So it's usually people are taking turns, right? So I walk in. That's me. Let me go over here. This is me walking in. Notice I just walk right up to the sign. There's nobody in front of it. Nobody's taking pictures. I mean, and I'm not saying that obviously you can see some people around. It's not completely dead, but this is when the most people were walking in. The most. And that's all there was. I mean, that's just crazy to me. First day of a festival, it's just not normally like this. I go up to the statue of Walt, and anybody with Walt, nobody's around, and that is very sad. My gosh. The TikTok live was actually very good, nice and smooth. The TikTok. Yeah. Thank you. I want to know, like, because I don't know, the sign is a bit lackluster. It's not. I feel like they're scaling everything down from years past, and they're going very, very IKEA. I mean, like, you look at everything they've done to Epcot, and it's been scaled to look like a hospital. Like, it's just smooth like a hospital. It's just weird. It is just about time to end. And before we end, we have a lot. We have a lot to celebrate. So, first of all, Minnie T, I believe you joined at the minivan level, highest level. So, thank you so much. Go and Shogi, member for 1 month. Keep hearing rumors about the incredible Disney storage. All right, let me tell you about the Disney storage. So, when you drive behind Magic Kingdom, so if you're going to the Contemporary, if you're driving to the Contemporary, instead of turning into the Contemporary, there's a light right there. Go past that light and drive to the right. That's the only way you can go. But anyway, you drive back there, right? And you cross the train tracks. So you'll see above you monorail tracks and below you train tracks, because that's where they can pull the monorail and the train out of the park and store them at night and work on them and such. Then you come to a stop sign, and if you turn right at that stop sign, you'll turn toward Reams Road. And that's where the cast member parking is on the left, and Disney University is on the right. And then they also have a ton of storage back in that area. And when I say ton of storage, I mean they have like 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to think, 5, 6, 7 buildings. That's only one of the backstage areas where they have huge buildings. They have the textile building. They have the Christmas storage. They have all kinds of just a ton of storage back there. But I don't know. I don't know if that's any stuff that they would put in Communicore other than for the holidays, because they have the Christmas trees and stuff back there. But that's what it is back there. But we're celebrating you going Shogi, being a member month, and dropping a membership, and Benny T becoming a member. Oh my gosh, and Native Hawaiian becoming a member, and Native Hawaiian, look at this generosity, gifted 5 Follow the Bradley's Fun memberships. Let me see if I can find out who picked those up. Let me see. Trying to find it. I see where you became a member in the chat. Let me look back. By the way, we've got 24 people viewing and only 21 likes. If you haven't hit that like, go ahead and click that like button. Here we go. So, welcome to channel membership. Megan G, Micah, Jeremy Crowder, Jim Webb, and It's Not Tribby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Get green, folks. Love you all. Yay, green. We got greens in the chat. Well, I'm going to have to drop some new member stuff. Maybe I will drop Broccoli Hill as a members only video at first, so I can get you guys' opinion on it if I can record it correctly. It's pretty funny, I think. If you've ever heard the song Blueberry Hill, Broccoli Hill is a parody that I've written of Blueberry Hill, parody of Blueberry Hill, but it's a parody of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So what we have to do is all of that fun stuff that I just went over. We are absolutely going to celebrate that right now. Let's party!
Too much? Too much? It's perfect! Wahoo! Oh, this is too much. Yo, give me a break. I couldn't be more excited. Okay, this anticipation is making me mental. But if they say yes, you can be on the show. I think I would go so crazy. Be a pretty decent guy, I must say.
Yay! Thank you guys so much for joining us here today. Where did you say coffee time? There it is, Vinny. Coffee time. Yes, and as a member, you can drop all those member emojis. We got Pee Wee, we got Ed Grimley, we've got Follow the Bradley's Fun, we got WDW Pro. We've got a lot of great emojis and more to come. So thank you guys so much for being here today. The weekend's coming up. I got a lot of new stuff coming up. I have to get myself to sit down and give my stupid cast member story. Like, and that's stupid, but it's very, very difficult for me. I don't even know if I want to do it with this background or if I want to do it with a different background. I have a lot to tell about how I got started as a cast member and what that experience was like. The good part of the experience and the part of the experience where I can let you know that Disney does not care anything about their cast members. As far as corporate's concerned, you are a very replaceable cog in the wheel, which that's the part that I hated. Like you don't feel, you're made to feel like you don't bring anything to the game that they can't easily replace. And so they lost me. And I'm irreplaceable as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, thank you guys. You are absolutely irreplaceable. You are the energon that makes this show work. So you're the gigawatts. You're the energon. You are Optimus Prime going, Autobots, get your energon, transform, and roll out. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Oh, is that my blog that you dropped there, Going Shogi? I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And until next time, guys, I got to get this brand up. Tell Culture I said hi. Say hi from Follow the Bradley's Fun. And we'll drop some new member videos for all the new members that just came in today. Thank you so much. And we will see you real soon. Bye, everybody. Ciao.